Hi, this is Mary Ellen, and I'm back to continue the goal setting series that I started. And we're using the word setting to help you remember. The first one, the letter S, was for seeing the goal before it actually happened. E for enjoying the process as you're going along. T is the training that you're going to need to achieve your goal. The other T stands for a time frame. You're going to set some time frames. And I was for inspiration. Now we're up to N, which is navigate. And the navigation sort of falls into place a little bit with the time frame. You're setting a time frame and you're establishing what you're going to do on a weekly, daily, monthly basis, yearly, 5-year, 10-year plan even. But along this process, and this is why I like the navigation, you've heard the expression that some people are just like rudderless, they're just sort of flowing along, and other people like to go with the flow. We don't want to be rudderless. We don't want to not navigate our boat. You want to have a direction that you're working towards. You want to know what your final destination is. But sometimes the journey, you do make changes, and you want to kind of go with the current, go with the flow. And I call that the law of attraction. Years ago, some people would say, it's like a gut feeling. Some people will express it as one's intuition. When you get, and this also goes into inspiration a little bit too, when you get an inspiration, you get this gnawing feeling in your gut that you should be going in a certain direction as you're progressing towards your goal. Generally speaking, you really should follow it, because that gut instinct, you have created this goal, you're seeing it, you're visualizing it, and the universe is putting things into place to make you get there quicker and faster and more efficiently. And so sometimes, you're starting off in direction, and we definitely do need to navigate and guide and lead ourselves to the goal. But if you're getting a feeling that it's time to take a little bit diversion off the road that you had started out as your path, that can be a really good thing and actually bring the goal to you sooner. And I have found along the way in my life, when I was setting goals, that people came into my life, mentors. I came across a different idea, another way of doing it better. A lot of times it really comes late at night when it's all quiet and I'm sleeping, and the aha, eureka type moment will come. And if you think about great inventions and things like that, and even just the term eureka, something happens because the person has the goal to discover or learn or figure something out, and they have that eureka or that aha moment. That's then they sort of go with the flow. But as I said, it's not that they are rudderless. They're just totally letting the current taking them, and just going along. There are people who live their life that way, where they have no direction, they have no idea, where they're going to be or what it is they want to do, and as a result, they just just sort of go rudderless through life. You definitely want to have a path and goals, but be prepared to take some deviations along the way, and go with the inspiration, where it carries you, where your heart's telling you to. Okay, so hopefully that makes some sense to you, because I don't want it to be contradictory, to have a direction and a rudder and to navigate your course, and then, at times, but if you think about a boat, a sailing ship, sometimes the sails are full, and then, if a storm hits or this or that, they have to change course or direction. And so they're still navigating, and they're still trying to get from point A to point B. They just go off course for a little bit for good reason. And then the next thing that we're going to talk about is actually getting to the goal. So all these steps, and we will just kind of recap. So once again, my name's Mary Ellen Popkin. I have a website, which is www.mentorwithmaryellen, and I look forward to seeing you on the last video on this series here of goal setting, where we will discuss the last letter, which is G, for goal. Okay.